We're playing investigative journalist today, you guys, because I'm sitting on some hot information. Not really investigative. I've just read like 3 articles and I wanted to talk about it. I should have known better. When Oklahoma said they were putting the Bible in classrooms, I should have known that it wasn't actually about forcing their religion onto kids. And it was actually just about profit. And it was about money. Always follow the money. Buckle up, guys, because we're getting into it. As most of you guys know, Oklahoma previously announced that they were putting the Bible in all of their classrooms, and this made religious people everywhere cheer. The people who pretend to be advocates for freedom of speech, for freedom of religion, are the same people who cheered on Oklahoma putting the Bible in classrooms. Now, you can only imagine that if this was the Quran, there would be a totally different reaction to it, but nonetheless, religious people everywhere were very excited about this when Oklahoma announced it. However, little do they know, they're being played. As I said in the intro, it was never just about religion. It also was about money. Now, first off, let's watch the video that Oklahoma recently posted saying that they've now purchased the Bibles they're going to be putting in some of their classrooms. So let's go ahead and roll it here.
I'm excited to announce today that Oklahoma is the first state to bring the Bible back to the classroom. Today, we purchased over 500 Bibles that will be in the AP government classrooms across the state. Bible just like this.
Now, wait. This Bible looks familiar, doesn't it? Just remember what this Bible looks like. We'll finish the video.
We have the Bible, the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights. These are foundational documents in our nation's history. Our kids have to understand the role the Bible played in influencing American history. It's very clear that the radical left has driven the Bible out of the classroom, which leads to a lack of understanding of American history. We will not stop until we've brought the Bible back to every classroom in the state.
Now, this is why I'm grateful that I am an independent, because if I was a diehard Republican, I wouldn't be calling this out. I would have overlooked it. I would have been like, oh, this is just conservatives being conservatives. But remember how I stopped the video and said, like, this Bible looks familiar? That's because I've seen it before. We've seen it on Donald Trump's page. Yes, because Trump has endorsed this Bible, this God Bless the U.S.A. Bible. Now you may be asking, Clark, how does Trump profit off of these Bibles? What is wrong with Trump saying he likes the Bible in schools? What's wrong with Trump holding this Bible and endorsing it? How do you know this for a fact? Okay, let me answer your questions. Let's go through the actual facts of what we can gather that's public information. Now let me just put my glasses on and I'm gonna read to you guys some of these facts. So Oklahoma didn't just say, let's put the Bible in schools. That's one thing that we want to clarify here. It wasn't like, okay, we're just going to put the Bible in schools. They said they need to put specifically things like the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. They specifically wanted to tie the Bible in with the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, which have nothing to do with the actual Bible. And to me, if I was a Christian, I would have a problem with that because that's not the Bible, okay? But anyways, since they specifically needed those things added to it, conveniently, this Bible, God Bless the U.S.A. Bible that Trump has in his hand, this Bible has those in it.
We have the Bible, the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights.
Wow, isn't that convenient that the Bible Trump is endorsing conveniently fits the guidelines that Oklahoma is looking for? With that being said, this Bible is the perfect fit for schools, but you may still be asking, well, Clark, it may be the perfect fit, but how do you know Trump is profiting off of it? Oklahoma announced the summer of this year that they were going to start pushing the Bible in schools with these guidelines. Now, Trump conveniently endorsed the use of this Bible in September, but that's just convenience. That may have just happened. It doesn't necessarily mean Trump is profiting off of this Bible. And you know what, Clark? You may be wrong. Because even on their website, they say the Trump campaign is not profiting off of this Bible because they want you to feel good about buying this Bible and putting it in your kid's classroom and telling your school system to put it in their kid's classroom because they don't want you to think that Trump is profiting off of this. In fact, GodBlessTheUSABible.com is not owned, managed, or controlled by Donald J. Trump, the Trump Organization, or CIC Ventures LLC, or any of their respective principals or affiliates. GodBlessTheUSABible.com uses Donald J. Trump's name, likeness, and image under paid license from CIC Ventures, which license may be terminated or revoked according to its terms. So what they're saying is that Trump doesn't own this company. You should feel good. We're just paying to use his image. It's almost as if they think we're stupid because obviously CIC Ventures LLC is one of Donald Trump's companies. This is the same company that he listed that he owned in 2023, the same company that's selling his infamous Trump sneakers. CIC Ventures is essentially essentially allowing God Bless the USA Bible to use Trump's name and image to sell their product. Allegedly, we don't know what their terms are. We don't know if Trump negotiated to get $1 for every sale of these Bibles, which I'm assuming, which I don't know this because this is not public information, I'm assuming Trump is getting royalties from the sale of these Bibles, since his image is the only reason as to why anyone would purchase these Bibles. What that means is that when Trump's saying, we need the 10 Commandments in schools, posting on Truth Social, we need the 10 Commandments in schools, we need the Bible in schools, XYZ, and then he goes and promotes this Bible, which specifically meets Oklahoma's guidelines, to be put in schools, and then Oklahoma announces they're buying this $60 Bible to put in their schools. Don't you think it's a little bit fishy? I mean, come on, 1 + 1 has to equal 2. If Trump is getting royalties from this Bible, that is a huge conflict of interest when he sits there and says we need to put the 10 Commandments in schools. Because if he's getting royalties, do you know how many schools there are in this frickin' country? These are $60 Bibles. This is something that should raise the hairs on your back, on your chest, in your areas that I can't say on YouTube. Because this is not just Oklahoma wanting to put the Bible in schools. This appears to me to be a cash grab, and it's as simple as that. A cash grab at the expense of your rights as an American citizen. Keeping religion out of government is a part of your rights, your kids' rights. Your kids should not have to go to school and have the Bible on their desk if you are Islamic or if you are Buddhist. So what I want to say at the close of this video is that I have no problem with religious people. In fact, I am agnostic and I have a strong relationship with the God that I believe in. So I understand having faith, but I also understand that when you have faith in something that is not based in logical fact, you are easily manipulated. And I wish more religious people would have their ears up or their eyes open when it comes to being manipulated by politicians who pander to their faith. This isn't actually about putting your faith in classrooms, which even though as a Christian you should be against this, even if you are, you should understand that they're using your faith and your excitement to get people to believe your faith as a way to manipulate you into making money for themselves. And it's that simple. Using the power of government to force faith onto people doesn't end up making faithful citizens. It ends up making robots who are too scared to use their freedom of speech against things that the government is pushing on them. That's all it does. So if you are a Christian or not, this should be something that concerns you. And I wanted to make a video about it because whether it's Republicans or Democrats, I'm going to call out something that seems a little bit fishy. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe Trump gave them use of his image for free. Maybe Trump isn't getting royalties from the sale of these $60 Bibles. I could be wrong. But what I will say is that everything points to me being right. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any content suggestions, you can subscribe to my Patreon. We can actually chat there and you can let me know any topics that you want to hear about or just ask me questions in general. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting new videos every week. I love you guys and we'll talk later.